Thanks for joining us for another episode of Boom and Bust. I'm your host, Tony Clement. I'm here at the News Forum where all voices matter. Well, I'm pleased to welcome back in person to this show Ray Sharma. He is the executive partner at Extreme Venture Partners as we discuss the latest in AI development and funding. Welcome back to Boom and Bust, Ray.
Good to be here.
I guess my first question is a very general question. It can lead into many directions, but what do you see as the state of AI development in Canada right now?
I think it's important to give some historical context to see how influential Canada has been in the lead up to the moment. And then we could see how we could lead and go from here. But everything from the original usage of an NVIDIA GPU outside of gaming into computing, AlexNet, that was done at U of T. We have the godfather of AI at U of T, the founder of OpenAI from U of T, the white paper that created all generative AI, attention is all you need, two researchers from U of T. DeepMind, which Google acquired, arguably top three most influential AI company in the world, from Alberta. All these things, even the multi-trillion dollar dislocation event, which was the DeepSeek, which caused a lot of panic, the concept of distilling intelligence from one AI to another, that concept from U of T,
Mm,
all paths lead back to one source,
right.
which is Canada and predominantly U of T. We've had huge historical contribution leading up until this, transformative moment in humanity. And so I think that gives us something to talk about. We have, something to discuss here about our future role as
Right, of
well.
course. So we've got this great history, and certainly we have been at the forefront. Meaning Canadians, have been at the forefront of all of this R&D that has created the generative AI that we have today. Are we still a world leader, or have we relegated ourselves a little bit?
Unfortunately, Canada has this long history of being a development center of excellence, a research center of excellence. But when it comes to sales and marketing, our
Mm.
cousins down in the US, they tend to do better in that regard. So while it's great that we have Evan Solomon, who's trying to lead the way and trying to gather intelligence from different
He's the
members.
AI minister for Canada. Yes.
Yeah, and it's great that he's doing what he's doing. What my worry is that by not going fast enough and aggressively enough, that we're missing an opportunity not only to bridge the gap in productivity, something that you and many others have talked about, but also that we may lose the sovereign, massive, humanity-wide stake of superintelligence, that we may not be at the forefront of that, which is arguably the most significant innovation in the history of
Okay, well,
humanity.
let's delve deeper into that. What is superintelligence, and how is that different from AI per se?
So right now we're basically at artificial narrow intelligence, where AI is doing one thing exceptionally well. And the transition that we're going through is to something called artificial general intelligence. Now, depending on who you ask and what your definition is of artificial general intelligence, we're either right there on the cusp, depending again your analysis and your definition. And what that means is that you can teach AIs to do many things, that they're generally intelligent like a human being. The super intelligence is mind blowing. It's going to be like godlike powers, where basically the intelligence has such unbelievable capability that it'll be very difficult for us to understand the abilities to run systems like our airport. You walk into Pearson Airport, the super intelligence of airport starts communicating with your personal intelligence on your
Mhm.
device. That airport intelligence is communicating with the global network of airports, a super intelligence, and then entire countries will start allocating parts of their military to be run by super intelligence. Even the jet fighter that you got involved in when you were back in the day.
The F-35, yeah.
Yes. So if you notice, what is the innovation there? It is a server in the sky that can command an entire fleet of drones
Right.
that are operating around it, and in an amazing fashion. The point being is that you could see segments of the military being run by a super intelligence. So it's really difficult to do too much hyperbole or exaggeration about the implications of super intelligence. And so that's where, that's why we're seeing countries getting involved in the AI race. This Stargate project in the US, this
Yes.
500 billion, it's not just about data centers, it's about super
It's about
intelligence.
so that's really the future of AI is moving from where we are right now to superintelligence.
It also helps explain. So people are struggling to understand, why are these companies like Microsoft and OpenAI, why are they spending hundreds of billions leading to trillions of dollars in their AI investment?
Hold that thought, because we are going to take a little bit of a break, and it's an important point. We'll be back after these messages.